In this video, I am going to solve the 6 problems from chapter 3 titled Vectors. And these 6 problems are taken from the book The Principle of Physics, 10th edition. Let's start the first question. Consider two vectors, a vector which is equal to 5i cap minus 4j cap plus 2k cap, and the b vector which is equal to minus 2mi cap plus 2mj cap plus 5mk cap, where m is the scalar. So you have 3 subdivisions in this question. First question, we are going to find what should be the value of a plus b. In the second part, we are going to find the a minus b vector. And then the third part, we are going to find the value of the c vector by using the relation a vector minus b vector plus c vector, which is equal to 0. Clear? So it's one of the easiest question, but the most important thing here, this m is not a meter, it's a scalar. So when you are dealing with the scalar is just a number, am I right? So you should not add these things. Understand? Okay, let's start with the first one. So first question, I'm going to find a vector plus b vector. So for this, I'm going to write the given a vector. What is the value of a vector? A vector value is 5i cap minus 4j cap plus 2k cap, and then b vector is minus 2m I cap plus 2m j cap plus 5m k cap. So now I'm going to add the two vectors. As I already mentioned, when you are going to deal with addition, all the times you have to add only I with I, j with j, and k with k. So now you should not add these to y because it's a combination of the scalar. So you cannot be able to add these together. 5 is just a number, and here 2 is a number, but m is a scalar. Okay, so you should not add these things. So but when you go for adding these two vectors, you should be very, very careful. So let's start. 5 plus of minus, what's the value? Plus into minus gives you minus. So 2m multiplied by I cap, and then we are adding, am I right? Plus minus 4 plus 2m j cap plus 2 plus 5m k cap. So this is the answer for the first part. Clear? We just do the normal addition method here. Likewise, we have to do the same thing for a minus b vector. So better I can make a line here. So by that it will be easy. So b part, we are going to find a vector minus b vector. So I have to write the a vector again. 5 I cap minus 4 j cap plus 2 k cap, and the b vector is minus 2m I cap plus 2m j cap plus 5m k cap. We have to subtract. Clear? Okay. 5 minus of minus 2m. So what's the value? 5 minus of minus 2m. So we are subtracting the two vectors. 5 is positive, and here b is for minus 2m, and here we have to subtract. So 5 minus of minus 2 become plus 2m. That means here you'll get 5 plus 2m multiplied by I cap, and here minus 4 minus of plus 2m. So what's the answer? Minus 4 minus of 2m. Am I right? Minus of 2m j cap here plus 2 minus of phi m. 2 minus of phi m multiplied by k cap. But here you can see I have to make some sign here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this equation as 5 plus 2m I cap, and here I'm going to take minus as a common term. So what will come inside? 4 plus 2m multiplied by j cap plus 2 minus 5m k cap. So minus into plus become minus, minus into plus become minus. So I just write this equation, this vector equation like this one. Clear? So this is the answer for the second part. So we have to consider this one. So better I can make a box. Clear? Okay. And then third part, we have to find the value of C by using the relation A vector minus B vector plus C vector is equal to 0. Clear? Is equal to 0. So therefore, I'm going to take these two terms to that side. So C vector, which is equal to B vector minus A vector, I can rewrite this equation as minus of A minus B. Am I right? If you multiply this minus inside, again here you will get this term. Because why I just write like this? Because we already find the value of this A minus B here. So you can save some time. Otherwise, you have to again subtract and then you have to make something. So it will take some time. So that's what I rearrange this equation like this. If you multiply this minus inside, again, you will get this equation. So now I'm directly going to take this answer here. So what's the answer? Minus, I have to put minus into this one. So minus of 5 plus 2m I cap, and this one minus into minus plus 4 plus 2m j cap, and again minus into plus become minus 2 minus 5m k cap. So this is the answer for the C vector. Clear? Understand? Second question. In unit vector notation, what is the sum of A plus B vector, A vector plus B vector, if A vector is 4 meter I cap plus 3 meter j cap and B vector is minus 13 meter I cap plus 7 meter j cap, and what is its magnitude and direction of A plus B? That means you have to find the magnitude of A plus B vector and then the direction based on A plus B vector. Clear? So we have two parts. First, we have to find the sum A plus B. So in the first part, so better I will write the equation first. A vector, which is equal to 4 meter I cap plus 3 meter j cap. What is our B vector? Our B vector is minus 13 meter I cap plus 7 meter j cap. And what we are going to do? We are going to add A vector plus B vector. So that is our first question. So add these two. 4 plus of minus 13. What's the answer? 4 plus of minus 13. So you have to subtract 4 with minus 13, minus 9 meter I cap, and here 3 plus 7, which gives you 10 meter j cap. So this is the answer for the first question. So we found the value of A plus B here. And after that, I'm going to find what is the magnitude of this vector. So second part, I'm going to find the magnitude. The B part, magnitude of A vector plus B vector, which is equal to, square root of x component of a plus b plus y component x component of a plus b the whole square, and then y component square of a plus b. So what's the answer? Minus 9 square plus 10 square, which is equal to square root of minus 9 square plus 10 square gives the answer of square root of 181, which gives the answer of 13.45 meter. Clear? This is the answer for the second one. And third part, you have to find the direction. So I'm going to write the third part here. Third part, direction theta, which is equal to tan inverse of a plus b y component over a plus b x components. So tan inverse of y over x. That's the formula I'm using here. So here tan inverse of, what is the y component of a plus b? Minus 9. What is the x component of a plus b? 10. So what's the answer? Tan inverse of minus 9 over 10. Minus 41.99. What's the answer? Minus 41.99 degree. This is the answer. Clear? So this is the answer for the second question. Now we have to go for the third question. And third question is they give some diagram. So we have to read and then we have to see this picture first. What is given in the question? Two vectors A vector and B vector in figure 323 as shown in here have equal magnitudes of 10 meter. So they mention the A vector magnitude which is equal to B vector magnitude which is equal to 10 meter. And then theta 1 is given as 30 degree, and then theta 2 which is equal to 105 degree. Find the x and y component of their vector sum or vector, and then you have to find the magnitude of or vector, and then you have to find the angle. So before we just go to the solution, we have to find what is the resultant vector by using this figure. So if you redraw this figure, you have y-axis, you have x-axis, and with reference to the x-axis, as they mentioned in the picture, this is your a vector, am I right? This is your a vector. So the a vector is projecting based on the angle theta 1, and then the second vector you have b vector. So I will extend this line, and your second vector magnitude, b vector magnitude is given here, and the angle is theta 2. And what is the resultant vector? We already studied the head of the first vector connected with the tail of the second vector. So the resultant vector here is this one. Am I right? Sorry. This is the resultant vector or vector, which is nothing but the addition of a vector plus b vector. Now you have to find what is the x component of the r, what is the y component of the r. So for that, first of all, you have to write the a vector x component and y component. What is the a vector x component? By using the magnitude, we can easily find what is the a vector x component. A cosine theta 1 I cap plus a sine theta 1 j cap, right? Likewise, your B vector x component is B cosine theta 1 plus theta 1, am I right? Theta 1 plus theta 2 I cap plus B sine of theta 1 plus theta 2 j cap. Why we write like this? Because the angle, you have to see here, this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis. So here the angle is measured with respect to the x. So from x2 here, theta 1. So from x2 is this one. It's a combination of theta 1 plus theta 2. So when you go for the B vector angle is the combination of theta 1 plus theta 2. Because we measured the angle of B with respect to the x-axis. That's the reason here I mentioned the theta as theta 1 plus theta 2. So don't get confused because you have to see the diagram. So see the figure. The angle from x to A vector is theta 1. So likewise, the angle from x to B is theta 1 plus theta 2, right? Okay, now we have to find what is the R vector. The R vector, which is equal to A vector plus B vector. How to write this? We have to combine A with A, so that means x of the first vector to the x of the second vector. Likewise, y of the first vector, y component of the first vector with y component of the second vector. So how I can write? I'm just only segregate, I'm just separate the x component and y component separately. So how I can write? I can write the x component of the A. What is the x component of the A? X component of the A as well as B. A cosine theta 1 plus B cosine of theta 1 plus theta 2, which is our I cap, right? So better I can make a bracket plus j component, that means j cap. What is our j cap? A of sine theta 1 plus B of sine theta 1 plus theta 2 j cap. Clear? Now, what is our x component of R? The x component of the R is this one, which is Rx, and then our y component of the R is this one. Am I right? So this is our Ry. Now we have to find the value of Rx by using this relation. Therefore, R of x, x component of the resultant vector, which is equal to A cosine theta 1 plus B cosine theta 1 plus theta 2 I cap. Clear? So substitute the value here. What is the magnitude of the A vector? They clearly mentioned the magnitude is 10. Multiply by cosine of theta 1, they mentioned as, so better I write the theta 1 and theta 2. Theta 1 is 30 degree, theta 2 is 105. So what's the theta 1? Theta 1 is 30 degree and theta 2 is 105 degree. So what's the theta 1 here? 30 degree plus B value is the magnitude same as A, which is 10 cosine of theta 1 plus theta 2. 30 plus 105 is exactly 135 degree. So take your calculator, get the answer of Rx. What's the value of Rx? 10 cosine of 30 degree plus 10 cosine of 135 gives the answer of 1.59. What's the value? 1.59 here. And the unit is in meter. Am I right? Because they give the value of magnitude in terms of meter. So I have to write meter. Likewise, I have to find the value of Ry. What is the value of Ry? Ry, which is equal to A sine of theta 1 plus B sine of theta 1 plus theta 2. Substitute the value 10 sine of 30 degree plus 10 sine of 135 degree. Take your calculator, find the answer for this. 10 sine of 30 plus 10 sine of 135 gives the answer of 12.07. So I can write 12.1 meter. So once you find the x component and the y component, because this is the value of x component, so better we can go back to the question. See, we found the value, we already find the value of x component of the r, y component of the r. So the answer for the first part is x component is 1.59. So this is the answer for x component, and the y component is this value. Clear? By using this, we are going to find the second question and third question. What is your third part? Because first question is x component of r, second question is y component of, and what is the third question? Magnitude of the r vector. What is the magnitude of r vector? The magnitude. So A part, B part, C part, magnitude. How to find the magnitude? The magnitude of the resultant vector gives square root of rx square plus ry square, gives the value of, my rx value is 1.59 square plus 12.1 square, gives the value of square root of 1.59 square plus 12.1 square. I got 12.20. So the answer is 12.20 meter. Clear? And then we have to find the angle. What is the angle? D part, the angle theta, which is equal to tan inverse of r component y, that means r vector y component and r vector x component. Substitute the value. Tan inverse of y component of r is 12.1 and x component of the r is 1.59. Theta, which is equal to tan inverse of 12.1 over 1.59. We got 82.51. 82.51 degree. So this is the answer for our fourth part. So by using the concept what we studied in the theory, we got the answer for all the four questions. Clear? First of all, please analyze what is given in the question, and please try to get the resultant vector from the diagram. Clear? Okay. Fourth question. Two vectors are presented as A vector 3i cap plus 5j cap and B vector 2i cap plus 4j cap, and you have again four subdivision. First one is A cross B, second one is A dot B, and third one is A plus B dot B vector, and the fourth one is find the component of A along the direction of B. So let's go one by one. First of all, I am going to write what is given. A vector is given as 3i cap plus 5j cap, and then B vector is given as 2i cap plus 4j cap. So first I'm going to find the value of A vector cross B vector. So we have to go for ijk method, because whenever cross product will come, we have to go for ijk method. So I j k, as I already mentioned, I carries the value of positive, j carries the value of negative, k carries the value of positive, and then what is the A component of I? 3, and A component of j 5. Is there any k component? It's not there, so we have to put 0. Likewise, B component I So b vector I is 2, b vector j is 4, there is no k, so I have to put 0. So we have to first find. What is how to find? First I told you positive value of I. So I have to write I cap. You have to leave this part. Am I right? Multiply this with this. 0 multiply. This direction is a positive. This direction is the negative. So 0 multiplied by 5, 0. Likewise, minus of 4 multiplied by 0 is 0. Clear? This is the answer for I cap. Clear? And then I told you this j has the negative value, so minus j cap. So this time you have to, I will delete this. Clear? When you go for j, you have to consider this with this. 3 multiplied by 0 minus 2 multiplied by 0. So what's the value? Again 0 minus 0 you will get, and then again I have to remove this. And this time I have to go for k cap. K is positive, so plus k cap. 4 multiplied by 3 is the positive, and here 2 multiplied by 5 is the negative. So 4 multiplied by 3 is 12, and here minus of 2 multiplied by 5 is 10. So what's the answer? You get 4 multiplied by 3, 12, and then minus of 2 multiplied by 5. So what's the answer here? This will 0, this will 0, no use. So 12 minus 10 gives you 2 k cap. So what's the answer for the first question? A cross B gives the value of 2 k cap. Clear? Second question, A dot B. B part. A vector dot B vector. What is our A vector? 3 I cap plus 5 j cap, and B vector is 2 I cap plus 4 j cap. So dot product. So when you go for dot product, all the times you have to multiply I with I, j with j. If you want to multiply I with j or j with I, it leads to 0. So here 3I multiplied by 2I. So 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, and I multiplied by I gives you 1, plus 5 multiplied by 4 is 20, j multiplied by j is j square, which gives you 1. So what's the answer? The total answer for A vector dot B vector gives you 26. So this is the answer for the second part. Clear? And then our fourth part question, third part, A vector plus B vector dot B vector. Third part. First of all, I'm going to write A vector, which is 3 I cap plus 5 j cap, and then B vector is given as 2 I cap plus 4 j cap. So what we are going to do? We are going to find A vector plus B vector dot product with B vector. I think so. So better I will just see one more time. Yes, right. So for this case, what I am going to do, first of all, you have to consider what is coming inside the bracket. So inside the bracket, we have A vector plus B vector. So first of all, I have to find A vector plus B vector. As I mentioned earlier, First you have to add with I, j with j. So 3 plus 2 gives you 5 I cap. 5 plus 4 gives you 9 j cap. This is the answer. So this is the answer for this one. And then you have to dot product with b vector. Am I right? What is our b vector? Which is here. Again, I'm going to write this here. 2 I cap plus 4 j cap, and you are going to find the dot product. So that means I with I multiplication, j with j. So 5 multiplied by 2 gives you 10, and I multiplied by I is I square, which gives you 1, plus 9 multiplied by 4. What's the value of 9 multiplied by 4? Which gives you 36. So 36 j square is also 1. So what's the total? 36 plus 10, 46. So what's the answer for this? The answer for a vector plus b vector dot b vector is 46. Clear? Understand? Now we have to go for the last part of the question. Find the component of A along the direction of B. Find the direction of A along the direction of B. If you come across this type of question, then you have to go for A dot B formula. So first of all, I'm going to write the A vector because we need more calculation. So first I'm going to write what is given. 3 I cap plus 5 j cap is our A vector. What is our B vector? 2 I cap plus 4 j cap. And here we are going to find component of A along the direction of B. If you come across this word, it exactly comes from the formula A vector dot B vector. What's the formula? Magnitude of A vector, magnitude of B vector multiplied by cosine theta. So what's the meaning of component of A along the direction of B? A along the direction of B is nothing but this one. They mentioned A cosine theta represent this one. So component of A along the direction of B is nothing but A cosine theta. So you have to rearrange this equation in terms of A cosine theta. So how you will write? A cosine theta, which is equal to A vector dot B vector over this B magnitude will come here. Am I right? This is the meaning. So A cosine theta is nothing but the component of A along the direction of B. Now you have to substitute the value. I think A dot B we already found. Am I right? What is the value of A dot B? Better we can take the value from the second part, because in the second part we already found the value of A dot B, which is 26. I'm going to directly take the answer. So 26. And magnitude of B. How to find the magnitude of B? So better I can calculate the magnitude of B here. So magnitude of B, which is nothing but square root of 2 square plus 4 square, gives square root of 2 square plus 4 square gives the answer of 4.47. What's the answer? 4.47. So I'm going to substitute the value here, 4.47. So 26 divided by 4.47 gives the answer of 5.81. 5.81. So this is the answer for D part. So the component of A along the direction of B is here as 5.81. Understand? Fifth question. Use the definition of scalar product A dot B, which is equal to AB cosine theta, and A dot B, which is equal to AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ, to calculate the angle between the following two vectors. So A vectors and B vector is given. First of all, we have to write what is given. So 4 I cap plus 4 j cap plus 4 k cap. And what is the B vector? 3 I cap plus 2j cap plus 4k cap. Now we have two definitions because you already studied these things in the theory. You have two formulas for A dot B. What is the formula for A dot B? A dot B, which is equal to AB cosine theta, as well as A dot B, which is equal to AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ, right? So if you see these two, the left hand side remains the same. So by using the right hand side of the two equation, we are going to find the value of theta. Clear? We are going to find the value of theta. So better I can remove this now. So what we are going to find? We are going to find the value of theta. So here my left hand side of these two equations is better I can give the number of the equation. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. See the equation 1 and 2 left hand side. The left hand side of the equations are exactly A dot B, A dot B. So I can equate these two equations right hand side. So A B cosine theta, which is equal to AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ. Therefore, cosine theta, which is equal to AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ divided by this magnitude of A and B will come here. Magnitude of A, magnitude of B. Therefore, the angle theta, which is equal to cosine inverse of AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ divided by the magnitude of A and magnitude of B. So now we got the relation for finding the value of the theta. So the rest of the things are very easy because we already framed the equation for theta. The only thing we have to substitute the value here. So for that, better I'm going to rewrite this again here for our 4i, 4j, 4k. So better I can write it here. A vector, which is equal to 4i plus 4j plus 4k. Likewise, B vector, which is equal to 3, 2, 4. So 3i, 2j and 4k. 3i plus 2j plus 4k. Clear? Now, I'm going to substitute the value here. What is AX? This is A of X. This is B of X. Am I right? This is A of Y. This is B of Y. This is A of Z. This is B of Z. So you are going to multiply. This is nothing but the dot product. You are going to multiply this AX with BX, AY with BY, and AZ with BZ. So by that, what will be your answer? Cosine inverse of 4 multiplied by 13. So 4 multiplied by 3, 12. I multiplied by I square, which gives you the answer of 1. So 12 multiplied by 1 is 12 plus 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. Again, j multiplied by j gives you 1 plus 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. Again, k multiplied by k is 1 divided by, we have to find what should be the magnitude of this. What's the magnitude? How you will find? The magnitude of this as 4 square plus 4 square plus 4 square. Likewise here, the magnitude of the B is 3 square plus 2 square plus 4 square. What's the answer? Square root of 4 square plus 4 square plus 4 square. I got the answer as 6.93. What's the answer? Here I got 6.93, and here for B magnitude 3 square plus 2 square plus 4 square. I got 5.39. I got 5.39. So I'm going to take this magnitude of A and magnitude of B here. So what's the answer? A magnitude is 6.93 multiply with 5.39. Substitute the value in this formula, we are going to get the answer. So cosine inverse of 12 plus 8 plus 16 gives the value of 36 divided by 6.93 multiplied by 5.39. I got 37.35. 37.35. Therefore, my theta, which is equal to cosine inverse of 36 over 37.35. So the answer for the final is theta, which is equal to 15.45 degrees. So this is the answer for this. Clear? So this is the answer for our fifth question. It's very easiest one. The most important thing, you have to know the formula for A dot B. Clear? Okay, now this question I'm going to leave for you because it's exactly same. It's exactly similar to our third question. So I think third or fourth question. Clear? So this question is exactly similar like 34th question. So I don't want to waste the time because we are going to repeat the same thing again and again. So whatever the concept we are just using here, what concept we used here, we just found A cross B, A dot B. So in place of A, there is D. In place of B, there is D2. So D1 is A, D2 is B. So likewise, you have to follow the method. What method we followed in 34th question is exactly same here. Clear? Understand? So I don't want to solve this problem. I am going to leave this problem for your exercise. Understand? Just take a practice. And if you have any doubts, please contact me. Understand? Thank you.